So the continuation of it, because I had to break it in parts. Something's going on with the recorder. I'm about to start using a newer phone to record this stuff because it's messing up. But like I was saying, so some of these dudes who detractors of SYSBM and these dudes who said why would you want to go over here and mess with the women over here? I don't need game. I don't have to take the women out. They don't never talk about the bad stuff that happens or who the women sleep with before you. And they don't even tell you that. They can't even fully tell you when you ask these dudes, hey dog, you said you slept with a woman and you ain't had to take her on a date. How many men you think she slept with that day before she slept with you? And then they pause. But then on another video, they talking about guys. They talking about they had a subject of women sleeping with their GAY friend or their bisexual male friends. But these same dudes want to sit back and act like this doesn't exist. Like we supposed to ignore that because you don't have no standards in who you sleep with. Then you sit back and talk about Tarana Brooke Tarana Brooke. I don't know, Brooke, whatever. Let me see. Let's see how to pronounce her damn name. Tarana Brooke. So you want to sit back and say she ugly in the face, but she got a nice body and boobs and stuff. And you want to act like that you're, like I said before, these dudes' perception is they think that everybody's sexual desires is just like theirs. They trying to tell you what make your dick hard. I always said this before with these dudes. Never tell another man what makes his dick hard. Because you don't know what makes his dick hard and you don't know who makes his dick hard. But don't try to sit back and try to tell another man that she has nice ass and nice boobs and an ugly face, because that guy's might not like that. But you try to sit here and tell people that it's good looking women out here, but you never show the women who you are attracted to because you're talking. See, perception is important. To understand these people's perception, it's important to ask them certain questions. See, I can post up the females that I think are attractive, the kind of women that I will go for. See, I don't have no problem showing my kind of interest in the females that I like. Not her. That's a point. No, not her either. See, when you ask these dudes that, they want to sit back and dodge the question and every stuff else. They never have it on the spot answer about what the things that they like and who they talking about. Oh, it's plenty of women out here. It's plenty of, okay, show me top five women that top five women that you are attracted to that you think that other men should like. Oh, I don't know. No. The kind of women you think are out here. What in the look categories do you think the kind of women are out here for men that you said shouldn't be going overseas? What do they look like? What kind of features they have? And they never show it. The fact is that my experience with certain people over here, it seems to be that when black women get to go do their thing in other cultures, it's fine. It's fine because they can do what they want and women can do what they want, right? But when men do the same thing and say, okay, I'm done, I'm gonna make a spill about it, I'm gonna show everybody that y'all was wrong. Same dudes on here telling guys they can't get women over here, blah blah blah. And then when they do get women, like him, you try to put an asterisk next to his name because this girl is Philippine. She's from the Philippines. See, that's that bullshit that it shows that y'all don't have the kind of, y'all don't have, your talking points are one-sided, and it will always be one-sided. This is the reason why when you have beef with Zen, you keep talking about how it's wrong and something's deeper there, but you don't talk about the fact that half of you dudes have something deeper going on. And it's the reason why you still cape for women who show you every single day they don't like you. This is why you always make excuses. This is why you don't stand on your square when it comes down when you talk to these females. First, you talk about how bad they are and how they betray you, but then you make them mods on your channels. Then you go around again saying how bad they are and how they do this and how they do that. But then you the same dude who tries to resell them to men that you said shouldn't be going to no places, going traveling. Like, it's kind of disgusting that black men try to keep other black men down and not let them be happy because they're unhappy with their position in life. So this chick right here, my running with her, no matter what she say, she was trying to act like she was me. I had my little character, my trolling character, and everybody started to act like me. When I did my ripped shirt thing, my impression of a dude homeless and stuff, whatever, and people started acting, pretending like me. Then she started doing this right here. This is what she looks like, but she has 5 kids, so yeah, that was kind of no. But this is the kind of chick that I could have got, who look like her. So yeah, please don't try to do that with me. So, and this ugly retarded behind chick try to play me, but if you see her better pictures, she's okay looking, but she's mentally ill. So now I'm gonna tell you my run-in with this chick right here. So I was always nice to this chick, always respectful, always kind of mid-level with her. And this is a couple years ago. I don't do this no more. I'm not on Facebook anyway. So this chick, I try to have conversation with her and see where her mind is at, because I'm like, okay, these the so-called good women that these people are talking about. Mind you, I'm being more respectful and I'm actually not saying nothing to her. I'm not saying anything about none of this stuff. So one day, I go on my chat and then I try to, do my formal thing because I, want to see where her head is at and engage her. So I found out that I'm blocked. So I go in the group and said, wow, somebody blocked me. And I said, wow, I didn't do nothing to this so-called good chick. She blocked me for no reason. So her sister comes out of the blue and said, well, she said you was a weirdo and you all this stuff. I said, why did she say that before that long time? It was like almost a whole entire year that me and her was inboxing each other. Oh, she just felt sorry for you and she couldn't tell you. Why is it that every single time these chicks always get caught up, they feel sorry for you, but you can't feel sorry for them? The funny thing is that a lot of these chicks did this crap. And then eventually they apologize afterwards. And then when I call them out later on their hypocrisy, they end up blocking me again. And then people call them out like, you said you felt sorry for them. Oh, that was a lie. My sister told me something and I blocked it because I blocked it. But why you said that you felt sorry for me? See, these chicks always turn shit around, and me talking about this always show you that these dudes will turn it around on you. See, one guy that I'm starting to kind of lose respect for, and I'm probably not gonna like, if he shows me more and more that he's like that, I'm probably not gonna go on his page anymore. And that's Reg the Bad Guy. He talks about Zen and how Zen is something deeper in there. He go in there, he can get on the thing, but he didn't even pay attention to the fact that Zen lost $1 million. Then he said, oh, he could get back on his horse. He can get back on his horse and stuff like that. He didn't have to deal with somebody. But then Reg is the same dude who said that he doesn't want to go back out there and lose no money. Even though I know and we know that Zen got more money than Reg, because Zen is not online asking for cash apps or trying to extort his fans to get somebody on there who don't want to be on there no more. He pretty much say pay for Preem and pay for Rado to come back on his page so he can unblock them. And it's kind of like Rado, even if you unblocked him, I don't think he's never coming back. And Preem didn't show up on his platform at all either. So you talking about Zen and saying that Zen is this, Zen is that, but he's not on here online talking about cash apps. He actually went to war, went to the army, stayed in there for 20 years, better than your boy C Boogie, fought in wars, and then stayed in there and amassed a whole bunch of wealth. So you think that everybody has that much money to go and give it to women, and then you say get back on a horse. But then you contradict yourself all the time in most of your videos. Before the video you talked about Zen, you talked about how the women were dating GAY and their best friends. They're GAY men. They're best friends who bisexual. And then when I made a point of telling you, hey, this is the reason why dudes travel. This is the reason why dudes not women dealing with the women over here. You said, oh yeah, that's good. But then you got a problem talking about sexual deviancy. When you know that these chicks are doing more, they're doing the most sexual deviant stuff than in the men. But sex style is sexual deviancy because they want to cut off these women. And it makes me see like, wow, because me, I like his platform. It's cool. But the fact is, his platform is the same platform where he let Rainy Woman curse me out. And then come back in the chat, come back with a wrench. And then say, well, we don't allow women over. This is a man space. But you got the same chick who, when Man of Tomorrow and Jay Sean was debating, she goes and said all these different disparaging things. And then I said, ain't you a mod on Reg the Bad Guy channel? And she said, well, that has nothing to do with that. And I'm like, wait, but ain't you the same chick who says stuff about good black women and stuff? You're just showing that you're not a good black woman. Just like the chick Rainy Woman. And she said, oh no, it's not like that, blah, blah, blah. Ever since I called her out, she never came to Reg Bad Guy channel again. Because if he comes on there again and I see her, I'm going to call her out on that. I'm going to call her out on it. I didn't take screenshots of it because I don't feel like it. But the fact is that you have a chick like that who talked both sides of her mouth, but then I kind of get it now because Reg does the same thing, talks both sides of his mouth. And then that's the reason why he doesn't go on panels. And this is why he stays on his channel. Because if somebody calls him out on it, he will flip and fold. Because when he had Man of Tomorrow on there, he talked a lot different. Then he had Super Sly on there, he talked different. When he had C Boogie on there, he talked different. And I'm like, okay, I still like this content creator, but I'm gonna keep my distance. Just like a lot of people in his chat, he got the same 4 or 5 people in his chat now, including myself, because everybody else fell back from him because of his talking points, and he can't stay on one talking point. But then you got women out here who dating guys like that look like this. It was this one chick on Facebook who was constantly talking trash about me, saying I'm this and saying I'm that. So she talked about the wrong dude. She talked about the wrong people, and they found her baby dad who looked like this. Ain't no way I'm gonna ever mess with a chick who got pregnant by a dude who looked like this. There's no way. But you want guys to go stay over here and date these women. So the fact is that, let's go back. Now, I'm going to come back to the question. I'm going to reveal all all these men and what they do. He's an adult film star. He had more sex and he had more women than Platinum, Super Sly, Reg the Bad Guy. He had more sex than D. Darrell, than the other dude. Every one of you dudes, and this dude looked like a goddamn teenager. He had more women than you do. Is it an asterisk next to his name that he get paid to have sex with with these women? Or is the fact that he can do that outside it without actually paying for women? And he has a more stance on getting more women than you do. So what you say about him now? Do he has an asterisk next to his name because women are paid to have sex with him? How about this one right here? He has his own company. He's an adult film star, even though he looks like this. He gets more women than most of the guys on YouTube talking about it. Do he has an asterisk next to him because he decided that he don't want to deal with, he's not dealing with certain women? How about if he go to another country? Would you say that he can't get women over here? Or because he pays women to shoot for them, to shoot for his studio? Do he get disqualified for that? He's an adult film star with his own studio. Do he get disqualified for paying women to sleep with him? How about this dude? Close to 50 years old, like Reg, but he has more women. Why he's not online saying all this stuff? He has no problem with dudes having sex dolls and stuff. How about this one? He's an adult film star. He slept with more women than all of you guys. Why he's not online talking all this stuff? Do you give him an asterisk because he get paid? How about this dude? Same him. Do he get a disqualification or asterisk next to his name because he sleeps with women and they get paid? Even though a lot of the women do have sex with him behind the scenes as well. So my whole point is that the whole point of this video is don't let their perception rule over you at all. Their perception and their standards are lower than anybody else's. You are better off going, quote unquote, going to other people's system and going in their system than doing it in the black system. See, these dudes create their own stupid system that they change the rules, they tweak the rules all the time. While white people, Italian, and all these other people, they have a specific system how to get women. And has been holding up for 50, 60, 70 years. These dudes exploited the system that they created for themselves. And they don't put asterisks next to each other's name just because the women get paid. Stop letting their perception rule over you. And just stop letting them say whatever they want. Just bring out the facts. Bring out the certain people. They're on a losing system. They can't even create rules that will hold up for 20 years. Their rules are flip-flop rules. Just do things that will make you feel better and do better. Don't pay attention to a losing system and a losing perception over people, because then you're going to be in the same situation some of these dudes are in, constantly in the servitude of women, constantly lost, and constantly can't hold their own words up in the air and be proud of them.